Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Pitforge. Today I am going to be finishing this off, this main room, and working on the rooms through the arches. I've dug up out the upstairs up here, but still need to make this balcony and the arches, and then we're going to go in and do the rooms. But first things first, the balconies. I don't have enough wood, so I'm just going to go out and chop down some trees. Okay, I got some wood, and I've also got some spruce which I found on top of the mountain, and I actually planted the spare saplings from the spruce down in my forest. As you may have noticed, I did have a bit of problems with monsters as I'm currently poisoned by a witch, which isn't too good, but I should be fine. I have some spruce and some oak. So first things first, let's just get our oak and build our... I don't know why it gave me the 21 instead of 64. Just build out the kind of passageway. Probably easier to do that from upstairs. I mean, by the way, you may be thinking this room's not that big. It is going to go further this way in the future when I need more rooms. Just kind of want to get a few rooms up and running to start off with, because that's what I want. That's a good way to start. So it's going to be, I think, these 4, and then there's going to be another one which has the railing on it, and there's going to be a support post, so it's not going to be just floating in the air, although of course it does actually have connection to the wall, so it's not too floaty, unlike some things you can build in Minecraft. But if we just build it over, shouldn't take too long because there's not too far to go at the moment, and we can just get these balconies done. Okay, the basic platform has been constructed, but it still needs fencing, posts and lighting. So for posts, I am going to have to go and get a bit more wood because I don't have any logs, but I am going to wait for daytime this time. But I'm the only person on the server, so I can actually sleep if I want to. First things first, fences. Okay, I placed the fences down and I went and got a load of oak wood. Now, I did plan this in Creative World before the video, so I could make something that doesn't look completely crap, at least in theory, but I don't know how far apart I want the supports. So obviously I want them to be in the same kind of scale as the archways, so they never end up blocking archways. So the archways are every 1, 2, you have 3, then you have the archway of 1, 2, 3, 4, then you'd have another 3, you'd have another 6 before the next archway, I think. No, you'd have another, because you'd have a wall as well. This is interesting. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll have 1 per archway. That sounds like a good idea. So maybe, yeah, probably just to the, kind of 2 to the right of each archway, I'm going to build my support. So here, probably. Let's see if this seems right. Yeah, that seems good. I'll have my poles there. It's going to go all the way to the ceiling. I just need to build it that way. I'm just placing the ground bit first to avoid additional walking, because additional walking, not the best. And down the bottom, we're going to have some spruce stairs, I believe. So let me just grab those. Sprucey stairsy, if I can remember how to make stairs, that is. I'll only need 8 of those in total, so that's fine. I'll also need a few more torches for reasons. Of course, torches. Okay, the main poles are in. That's fine. Now I just need to do the decorational bits so they don't look too crap. And we're going to have torches on them as well, I believe. So if you place those like that height, yes, good. And then we place torches on top of the fences, and that looks fancy, which is kind of what we want here. Fanciness in our mountain base of mountainness, so it's not just a giant stone square, which it will be if we don't focus on fanciness ever. Okay, good. That's that side's base done. And I will do the same over here if I can remember the height. Probably look better if it was one higher, wouldn't it? Yeah, that looks a bit too low. Okay, I'm going to raise that up. Okay, I've now finished the banisters and the support pillars. As you can see, they're looking quite nice. So now what I want to do is get on with the rooms. So I'm going to start by building the archways on the upper level to match the ones down here, so I need to get myself some stone brick stuff for that. Okay, I have built the archways. I've also put some little stone bits at the top of these pillars to make them a little less boring where they join into the roof. So now the next thing to get on with is actually building some rooms themselves. So what I want at the moment is a workroom, a chest room, a bedroom, and also some kind of farm. So that's what I want to do for now. So I think I'll have my chest room over here, my workroom over there, my bedroom up there, and my farm room will be a corridor leading out to the one up there. So I need to start by digging out my rooms, which I guess I can make 4 high because that makes the most sense with the archway. So this is going to be just a chest room, so for now it's not going to be particularly big or particularly fancy, it's just going to be a room with some chests in it, and now each room is going to be a set width. It's going to have 3 on each side, so I can do that as well, and I've got a little bit of digging to do. Not there, I do not want to dig there because then the wall breaks. Okay, gotta remember that. Okay, I've dug out a room that's probably going to be big enough for now. I would imagine it's not that big, but it doesn't need to be. All it's got to do is hold some chests. So I don't see why it would need to be any bigger than this. So what I'm going to do is get some chests for it to hold stuff in. That makes sense, doesn't it? I think so. Now, do I actually have any wood at all left? And of course the answer is no. So for the 3rd time this episode, I need to go and get some wood, but first I'm just going to make myself a stone axe because my iron one's going to break partway through cutting down a tree, and that's still better than chopping down a tree with my bare fists, of course. So trees are this way over by my forest. Place these in our chest room, which is going to be over here. So just do like this, I guess. That works, and then we'll have like another. We'll just have kind of piles of them, but we don't need to fill them all right now, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put anything I don't want to put away. Well, I kind of want to put away everything, so I'm just going to mine these chests and transfer everything, because I don't want a load of random things just sitting in my hallway forever, do I? There we go, stuff everywhere. So that's nice. Let's try and put it all away before it disappears. Oh yes, of course, there's the chests I just got from mining, so I can put those down. There we go. Now it looks a bit better and less uneven, doesn't it? What's that? It's a stone shovel. Okay. I've got a lot of cobblestone. Okay, that's all of it. Most of what I put away is just a ridiculous amount of cobblestone from all this mining. So yeah, but that is that room. I think done for now. Probably be decorated at some point in the future. But that is fine for now. It's functional and it will work. Over here we're going to have a workroom, which is not going to be very big at all. All it needs to have in it is some furnaces on one wall and some crafting tables on the other for now. It will have some anvils on the back wall in the future, I imagine. But it's possible they'll actually go in the enchanting room. Probably as well though. Probably have them in 2 different rooms. That's completely allowed. So this isn't going to be too deep, but it's going to be the same standard length. Okay, this room's a bit small, but I don't need it to be any bigger. My iron pick did run out and I am now using stone picks, which isn't the greatest, but I don't really have any iron. I think I have 3 iron ore, but I couldn't be bothered smelting it. So let's get our workroom items and put them into our workroom. Now these rooms may be expanded in the future, and they most definitely will be decorated with lots of nice little fancier things, but that's not the job right now. So what I'm going to do now is just place them in here. Just get my basic rooms going is the plan for today. So everything up and running and have a functional base. So that's the chest room, the furnace room. Now let's do the bedroom. Okay, the room's done, and now I've got a bed. Well, I don't really know where I want to put it for now. I guess for now I'll just put it up here. Now I know these rooms are very sparse, but they are going to be furnished and decorated in future episodes. That is something I can do, but for now I just want to have a base that works up and running, not just a pile of stuff in a hallway. which is good. And also with the digging and the rooms not being very big, sometime in the hopefully near future I'm going to get a diamond pick with efficiency, high levels of efficiency, which make my pick faster, and unbreaking, which make them take longer to break, so it will be much easier to dig large spaces. So I'm trying to leave most of the digging because this hallway is going to be even longer. I mean, just look at the scale of this thing, it's huge. I mean, really, that's going to be much longer going into the mountain, but that's the main reason I'm waiting for a better pick. And as to the decoration, well, that's something I can do in a future episode. Now it's more just kind of the framework of the base being finished in this episode. I'll have everything I actually need. And now I'm going to dig out a corridor in this direction until hopefully I'll come out the side of the mountain. And in fact, I'm going to check. I'm going to go outside and check. It's currently night, so that's a good time to sleep in my bed and set my spawn in my new bedroom. Sleepy sleep. Okay, outside now just to check. Yes, I will most definitely come out of the side of the mountain. Possibly into water, annoying creeper, but I will most definitely come out the side of the mountain or dig in that way. And I want to come out the side of the mountain in order to make my farm. So I'm just going to dig out a tunnel till I do come out. See, not all of them are going to be rooms. Some of them, as I have said before, are going to be tunnels that lead to different rooms or in different parts, either inside or outside of the base, because I want to make this base a bit more interesting and winding. But this is just going to go out until it reaches the edge and then be a nice flat farm so I can grow my own food rather than, you know, having to slaughter millions of animals till there are none left, like I'm doing at the moment. Also, as we were speaking with picks, that reminds me, a really nice person on the server took me to their base and showed me their mob farm, spider farm, where I could get myself some XP, and also let me enchant a present they gave me, a diamond pick, which I was used in the digging of more of this cavern. So Real Jag, go check out their channel. I don't know if their YouTube name's Real Jag or not, but I'm sure you can find it. In fact, I will link it in the description. I have Real Jag's channel in the description because they were nice enough to give me a diamond pickaxe. And now we've dug out here and it is water, so I'm going to have to do something about this. We don't want to have a waterfall flowing down our farm, so we'll just have to find the source of it and, well, eliminate it, really. Eliminate being another good word to use instead of kill, because we just can't allow this waterfall to live. Let's use dirt, not cobblestone. That would look bad. Actually, no, that's in stone, so we want stone. And goodbye, Mr. Waterfall. You no longer exist. Such a shame. I mean, you're not very sad at all, but whatever. There's another one there that can live. It's fine. So where is our tunnel? Over here. That's fine. Let's just dig out the end of it, and then we can make ourselves a little bit of a farm. I wonder if I have any dirt. I need to go see if I've got any dirt. I had a little bit of dirt, but probably not enough. So right now, oh my god, why are the spiders in here? I thought everywhere was lit up. Apparently not enough. Ow. This spider is invincible. I'm sure everywhere's lit up well enough. Maybe I put another torch in the middle of my rooms. Maybe like above. Maybe the backs of these. Those will have torches on them too now. Sure. I'm going to do that because I don't want any more spiders spawning in my base. But yes, as I was saying, I have some dirt, but probably not enough. So what I'm going to do is dig some more and also get some more wood. This is my 4th wood trip this episode. I know I should really mine a lot more wood on my wood trips rather than just dashing out and wasting so much time travelling between wood trips like I seem to be doing at the moment. But I'm going to go get some more dirt and some more wood. I might do it from the forest, from the swamp over here actually, instead of my regular forest for a change. Right, I've done some dirt quarrying, nice and out of sight of my base, of course, as well as chopped down a few trees. And these mountains really are huge, aren't they? There's also some lava over there. But this is a really awesome mountain range. I don't think I'm going to be going all the way around there in my base, but I really do like this mountain base I've got at the moment. It's pretty cool. Now, good thing is this tunnel's not more accessible than my main thing, and I'm not going to be making this cliff any more accessible because I don't want it to be like easy to get into my base this way, because this isn't supposed to be the main way in. So the main idea here, I think, is we're going to build a platform on which is going to be a small farm that's going to have potatoes, I think. So let's just work out the dimensions of our platform. As you can see, it's not going to be a particularly big farm. It may be expanded in the future, but really right now it's just going to be a little thing to grow just about enough potatoes to sustain a person. And you don't really need that many potatoes to sustain a person at all. There we go, that's a little farm. Maybe make it a bit bigger. I guess I'll go a bit further this way, because that is a bit ridiculous, its current size. Yes, this will be my farm for now. I'm just going to quickly go and get some fences and my hoe. Also, there's a nice decoration here from that diamond pick that nearly died and an iron pick that is also nearly dead, because that's kind of cool, right? But anyway, I got my pick and not my home. I got my hoe and a fence. So what we need to do is somehow make this safe. Not entirely certain how, because I'm no expert in these matters, and of course things can drop in from above, and almost certainly will, but we just have to try and hope that we can avoid situations such as that. So let's do that. Placey fence. If you notice me being slightly derpy, that's my keyboard. It is being really derps. It's being derperific. But there we go. We're probably going to want fence gates just here to stop monsters walking in, simply due to the fact that everything is dying. I think we can have a farm crafting table. I think that's allowed. You know, I think the farmer might want to go and do some crafting in his own time or something, because I'm the farmer, but whatever. But I don't think I should have to walk all the way down. Now the question is, how does one make a fence gate? That's not it, that's fence. Seriously, they changed fence gate like over a year ago, and I still can't remember the new... They changed fences over a year ago, and I still never remember how to make them. I still just can't stop making the old recipes. I don't know why. But I think if we just place some fence gates somewhere, such as here, and then a few fences as well, that should stop anything from getting into our nice base, I hope. So let's just get a few torches in this tunnel, because it's a little bit dark. So there we go. And also out here. Can't really place them on the fence. Let's put one there. There we go. And now we just need to hoe the ground. So what I'm going to go and do is go and look at that village and find some potatoes, because obviously I can't have a potato farm if I don't have any potatoes to plant. That would just be silly. So we have to go and find some potatoes to plant in our potato farm. Good? Okay, potatoes. I've got to say potato as much as possible, just for fun. So I need to go to the village, keyboard derping. Sorry about that. Yes, I know I still don't have an entrance. That's something for a future episode, the proper entrance, but for now, I'm alright just having that temporarily. Obviously it doesn't look too good, but it will look better in the future. I'm going to make a nice fenced off kind of little garden-y thing in front of my entrance as well. Just make the entire entrance really nice. That's the plan. But what am I doing now? I'm going to get potatoes. Okay, at the village, hopefully all the farms haven't been raided, because I was nice enough not to raid them, but it looks like someone else might have raided all the farms, which is a bit mean, really. Raiding all the farms and not leaving anything for anyone else. But it does seem like all the farms have been raided, which isn't the best. Maybe he'll drop a potato. Nope, he just drops sand, interestingly. So there are no potatoes here because some mean person's gone and taken them all. So I think we'll have to leave the actual planting of the farm for the future because there aren't any potatoes. But what I will do is on my way back. Oh, there is some more farms here, but they don't contain potatoes. What, do these drop more than one? No, they drop seeds. Okay, what I can do is I can bash up some of these to make sure I have a bit of food at least. And I'm going to temporarily have a beetroot farm. Sure. Until I find potatoes, my farm is going to grow beetroot, which is just really crappy. But apparently you can make it into some kind of soup, so I mean, whatever. But I do need some food to avoid starvation. Now, what I did forget to do was... What I did forget is there was no way in there, but that's not the end of the world now. 1, 2, 3, that way. Okay, so I reckon I'm going to have a nice, to make it look nice, I'm going to have a water channel, and I'm going to have a water channel along there. There we go. Perfect. I just need one more water so I can make it into an infinite water source. I quite like this waterfall, so I'm not stealing this waterfall's source because it's not in my way at the moment, so it doesn't have to die, because that's how things work. I think I need some fence here actually to stop anything getting in, because if I can get in, other things can get in. But there we go, a nice not flowing water channel there should theoretically keep all my plants watered. All the stuff disappeared, but if we hoe it, and for now we'll plant it with beetroot, which is quite rubbish but better than nothing. So just plant this beetroot seeds I've got, not many of them either. There we go, it's actually quite a big farm, so that's the farm done. So that's pretty much the base working in a basic, functional, if not too well decorated capacity. We've got this nice pretty entrance, and this episode we built ourselves a chest. We built these awesome kind of platforms. Just look how tall this is. It's completely unnecessary. It's just a really tall room. We've got chest room, we've got a crappy workroom, and then if we go upstairs we've got our bedroom and a farm. So thank you everyone for watching. Next episode, hopefully going to be able to work on something with another member of the server. If not, probably if I can't, then I'll do the front out here. But thank you everyone for watching. I've been recording for 1 hour and 7 minutes. Goodbye.